NASA says its Voyager 1 probe, the most distant human-made object in the universe, is sending usable information to Earth again. In the universe, we have no idea what it is, but we can measure it. Voyager 1, the iconic space probe launched by NASA over 4.5 decades ago, has just sent back a signal that has sent shockwaves through the scientific community. After traveling nearly 14 billion miles from Earth, Voyager 1 has made a discovery so profound that it has altered the course of its mission, turning back towards our planet. Join us on this cosmic journey. 7 minutes ago, Voyager 1 just made a terrifying discovery. Turn back to Earth. But what exactly could this discovery be? Could it be evidence of extraterrestrial life, a cosmic anomaly, or something even more unimaginable? In this gripping exploration, we will unveil these shocking revelations as Voyager 1 just made a terrifying discovery that made it suddenly turn back towards Earth. History of the Voyager twin probes. If certain celestial events hadn't coincided, two of the most remarkable spacecraft ever launched might never have left Earth. In this case, the aligning stars were the four largest planets in our solar system. About 60 years ago, these planets were slowly aligning in a way that had last occurred during Thomas Jefferson's presidency in the early 19th century. This rare planetary alignment went largely unnoticed at first. The first person to recognize its significance was Gary Flandreau, a doctoral student in aeronautics at the California Institute of Technology back in 1965. When space exploration was just beginning, working part-time at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena, California, Flandreau was tasked with figuring out the most efficient way to send a space probe to Jupiter or even farther out to Saturn, Uranus, or Neptune. Using a simple pencil, he meticulously plotted the orbital paths of these giant planets and made a fascinating discovery. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, all four planned planets would align in a way that they could be visited in a single mission. This alignment meant that a spacecraft could use the gravitational pull of each planet to slingshot itself to the next, significantly reducing travel time. Flandreau calculated that this alignment would cut the flight time from Earth to Neptune from 30 years to just 12 years. However, there was a catch. This planetary alignment only occurred once every 176 years. To take advantage of this rare opportunity, a spacecraft would need to be launched by the mid-1970s. NASA seized this once-in-a-lifetime chance and built two spacecraft to make the journey. The spacecraft Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 were sent on an incredible mission to explore the outer planets of our solar system. Thanks to the alignment of the planets and the visionary calculations of Gary Flandreau, the launch of the Voyager twin probes on September 5, 1977, was something truly incredible. At a place called Cape Canaveral in Florida, Voyager 1 embarked on its epic journey into space. Lifted off by a mighty rocket known as Titan III or Centaur, just 15 days after Voyager 2 was launched on August 20, 1977, Voyager 1 joined the cosmic adventure, beginning its voyage into the vast universe by following a shorter trajectory. Their primary mission was to explore the massive gas giants in our solar system, such as Jupiter and Saturn, along with their numerous moons. However, these intrepid space travelers surpassed all expectations. They ventured far beyond, pushing the boundaries of exploration, traveling farther and longer than any other spacecraft in history. They broke numerous records on their awe-inspiring odyssey. They have journeyed beyond anything created by humans before, even venturing into a region known as interstellar space, a completely uncharted territory within our galaxy. These trailblazing spacecraft, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, are now more than 12 billion miles away from us. Despite their immense distance, they continue to astonish scientists with the remarkable discoveries they make out there. Most recently, they have made a discovery so unexpected that it has taken everyone by surprise. The Voyager twin probes have achieved some truly remarkable feats. Over 40 years ago, they scrutinized the moons of Jupiter and Saturn, astonishing scientists. Initially believed to be dull and pockmarked like our moon, these moons turned out to be vibrant hubs of activity. Voyager 1 made history by becoming the first of the twins to swing by Uranus in 1986, and just 3 years later, it zipped past Neptune, a feat unmatched by any other spacecraft. As these spacecraft continue their incredible journey, NASA employed some clever strategies to ensure they remain operational. They've deactivated non-essential components such as spare parts and heaters to conserve power. The strategy aims to keep the spacecraft running smoothly until at least 2025. For the dedicated scientists and engineers who have been part of this extraordinary adventure from its inception, it's a bittersweet mix of emotions. Their hard work has paid off, and just when they thought the Voyager missions were nearing their end, a stunning discovery emerged from the depths of outer space. Voyager Discovery, Data Transmission, and Discovery. In the early days of their incredible journey 4 decades ago, the Voyager spacecraft amazed researchers by providing the first close-up views of the moons of Jupiter and Saturn. These moons, which astronomers have believed to be dull and heavily pockmarked like our own moon, turned out to be vibrant worlds. Voyager 1 reached Jupiter in March 1979, just 546 days after its launch. Voyager 2, following a slightly different path, arrived in July of the same year. Both spacecraft were equipped with hidden cameras that used filters to capture full-color images. Interestingly, they were designed to be very stable, spinning through space at a rate more than 15 times slower than the hour hand of a clock. This ensured that the images they captured were clear and sharp. During their mission, the Voyagers took more than 33,000 photographs of Jupiter and its moons, each revealing new and fascinating details. For instance, Europa, one of Jupiter's 53 named moons, was found to have a cracked icy crust estimated to be more than 60 meters thick. As the spacecraft departed from the Jupiter system, they received a farewell boost in speed of 35,700 miles per hour from a gravitational slingshot, a crucial maneuver that helped propel them towards interstellar space. At Saturn, the Voyagers went their separate ways. Voyager 1 passed through Saturn's majestic rings and endured thousands of impacts from tiny dust particles before flying past Titan, a moon enveloped in an orange haze, and heading northward out of the plane of the planet's rings. Voyager 2 continued its solitary journey, reaching Uranus and Neptune in 1986. During its visit to Uranus, Voyager 2 discovered 10 new moons and added the planet to the list of worlds in our solar system with rings. However, Voyager 2's achievements were overshadowed by tragedy. Just 4 days after its closest approach to Uranus, the Space Shuttle Challenger tragically exploded shortly after liftoff, claiming the lives of all 7 crew members, including Krista McAuliffe, a high school teacher from New Hampshire who was set to become the first civilian to travel into space. 3 years later, as Voyager 2 soared about 2,000 miles above Neptune's stunning azure methane sky, it encountered the swiftest winds recorded on any planet in our solar system, reaching speeds of up to 1,000 miles per hour. Neptune's largest moon, Triton, turned out to be one of the coldest spots in our cosmic neighborhood, with surface temperatures plummeting to a staggering -235 degrees Celsius. The moon's icy volcanoes were another remarkable find, ejecting nitrogen gas and fine particles up to 5 miles into its atmosphere. After Voyager 2's mesmerizing images of Neptune and its moons, both spacecraft were scheduled to power down their cameras, marking the end of their official mission. However, astronomer Carl Sagan, a member of the mission's imaging team, intervened. Despite the grand tour technically concluding, NASA had extended the mission with hopes that the Voyagers would venture into interstellar space. Renamed the Voyager Interstellar Mission, the spacecraft were set to continue their journey into the unknown. Sagan persuaded NASA to let Voyager 1 take one last series of images on Valentine's Day in 1990. The spacecraft turned its cameras back toward the inner solar system and snapped 60 final shots. One of these images, famously referred to by Carl Sagan as the pale blue dot, captured Earth from a staggering distance of 3.8 billion miles. In the picture, Earth appears as a minuscule speck, barely visible against the vastness of space, illuminated by a faint glimmer of sunlight reflected off the camera's optics. We've learned so much about the planets and moons in our solar system. It's exciting to see how unique and fascinating each one is, even those that are farthest away. Voyager's journey beyond the heliosphere. In August 2012, Voyager 1 achieved an incredible milestone by venturing beyond the heliosphere, a vast region of charged particles emitted by the sun. This remarkable feat became widely known the following year when a study was published in the journal Science, sharing Voyager 1's groundbreaking discovery. The spacecraft's plasma wave instrument detected a powerful solar eruption between April 9 and May 2013. This event caused electrons near Voyager 1 to vibrate, indicating that the spacecraft had entered a region of higher particle density than that found just inside the heliosphere. At first glance, it might seem surprising that the electron density is greater in interstellar space than near the Sun. However, researchers explain that the electron density at the heliosphere edge is significantly lower than at Earth's surface. Analyzing Voyager 1's data, researchers pinpointed the official departure date as August 25, 2012. This determination was not based solely on electron oscillations but also on measurements of charged solar particles collected by the spacecraft. On that significant day for the Voyager team, this announcement brought immense pride and joy. Suzanne Dodd, the project manager, expressed the team's excitement, stating, "We are thrilled to have been able to continue operating Voyagers and to see it accomplish the milestone of interstellar space." Ed Stone, a key figure in the Voyager mission since its inception, emphasized the significance of this achievement in advancing our understanding of space, saying, "Voyager has led us to new discoveries by giving us the first view of this new region, by extending our scientific understanding of the nature of energy and radiation in space." Voyager 2 also crossed into interstellar space in November 2018, venturing into uncharted territory beyond the Sun's protective bubble, which shields us from cosmic radiation. However, the truly astonishing news comes from Voyager 1. After an incredible 46 years, NASA's Voyager 1 spacecraft, the most distant human-made object in space, continues to transmit valuable data back to Earth. Despite its record-setting distance of over 14.7 billion miles, the probe remains operational, though its primary mission has long since concluded. But here's where things get truly intriguing. Voyager 1 has recently made an astonishing discovery that has left scientists both baffled and profoundly concerned. As Voyager 1 hurtled through space, something extraordinary occurred. It began transmitting data back to NASA, indicating an anomaly in its trajectory and the data it was receiving. The signals contained information about an unknown phenomenon that defied explanation. The anomaly seemed to suggest a massive, previously undetected object exerting an immense gravitational pull, distorting the spacecraft's path. This revelation shook the scientific community to its core. This discovery has sparked a flurry of speculation and theories. Could it be a rogue planet, a black hole, or something entirely unprecedented? The implications are staggering. If confirmed, this newfound object could challenge our fundamental understanding of the cosmos. NASA has convened an emergency team of scientists to investigate further, utilizing all available resources to analyze the data and potentially redirect Voyager 1 to gather more information. This unexpected twist in Voyager 1's journey serves as a reminder of the boundless mysteries that lie beyond our planet and the enduring spirit of exploration that drives humanity to seek answers in the far reaches of space. Voyager's continued mission, equipped with 3 radioisotope thermoelectric generators, had a projected operational lifespan of 4 to 12 years. Remarkably, Voyager 1 has far exceeded expectations, continuing its mission for an impressive 45 years. Unlike solar panels, the radioisotope thermoelectric generators generate electricity through the heat produced by the radioactive decay of plutonium-238. Despite this remarkable endurance, NASA anticipates that by 2025, the Voyager spacecraft may no longer be able to generate sufficient power to operate their instruments and relay data back to Earth. It was during routine communication with Voyager 1, utilizing NASA's expansive deep space network antennas, that something extraordinary occurred. After over 4 decades of continuous data transmission from the spacecraft, NASA's computers on Earth began receiving a peculiar signal that had everyone on edge. For the first time in its mission, Voyager 1 abruptly halted its journey, performing a complete 180-degree turn. This unexpected maneuver was met with astonishment, disbelief, and concern among scientists and engineers. They were baffled, unsure of what had caused this unprecedented behavior in the spacecraft. Despite Voyager 1's initial unresponsiveness to NASA's commands, the spacecraft has now begun sending back detailed information that has left scientists both astounded and deeply worried. The data indicates that Voyager 1 has encountered a massive, previously undetected object exerting an enormous gravitational pull, which has disrupted its trajectory. This revelation has triggered a sense of urgency and a race against time to understand the nature of this object and its implications for our understanding of the universe.